Hi everyone, it's Rosemary Morris from Morris Art. Today I thought I would try on video, it might be a long video, showing you how I made this. It's been inspired by Nick the Booksmith with her Raggeties. This is not got the cover on it yet, but it's the journal that I've been showing you things I'm doing. So it's very pretty, it sticks out from the book. It just slots in between the signatures, so I'm actually making two of them, and I'll put that up there out of the way so you can see. I don't know where I got these from. These, I know someone's going to ask me where I got, oh, where are they, these beautiful leaves, and I've thrown the packet away. So what I'll do is I'll try and find my order where I ordered them online and give you the name of them. There's actually 3 packets that I've used of these different leaves between the two of the things. These ones are ones that I got from a bunch of flowers in our what we call $2 shops, and these were off the same thing because I wanted something that was a bit 3D on it as well. I went into one shop and a spray of this was $15. I went into what we call a $2 shop and horrible flowers with this on was $3. But when I take the flowers to pieces, they look lovely. Don't know where these are from, sorry. Oh, and these skeleton leaves as well. So it's got decorations on the other side. It's got this antique lace on it. This is an image from Diary of an Edwardian Lady. The paper is Tim Holtz wallpaper. Okay, so where's the one I'm going to do? Oh, that's interesting. It was there and it's gone somewhere. Bye-byes. Let me have a look under here. Oh, here it is. I took it away with the signatures. So again, this is Tim Holtz wallpaper paper, and this is the back side of it. And I've put one of the images from that book onto it. You can see it's pretty well finished now and torn apart. So start this side. So what I did first was I had these leaves. Now some of these are very, very bright yellow. So what I did was I put it, I'll do it with this one. I put it on the stamp pad and just pushed it down. And then just went over it so it's not too wet. And you can see that it's taken the bright, bright yellow off it. I didn't want that. And I've done that with a couple of the red ones as well. So the ones I've done are there. This one I haven't done. So some of them I've just cut, a couple of them. But they're just the base. See the difference that makes? Gorgeous. And what I need to do as well is go around here. A bit of, it's not really going to show here, but it will here because this is not going to have a decoration on. This is not going to have a decoration on because that's what goes in the book, and I like to stand my books up like that. So if I put things along here, it'll wreck it. Yeah. So the glue I'm using is 3-in-1. Just check I've got it in. I've run out of Fabri-Tac. I would use Fabri-Tac, but this came in. I ordered 2 Fabri-Tacs and this came. So I'm just waiting for the other ones to come. So what I'm going to do is put this one where I can see what I've done. So I can remember what I did. So I've got one in the corner here. started off. Now what I did with these, that glue's useless. I'd have to try something else. I've got this new one, maybe I should try that. This is art glitter glue that somebody recommended. Let's see if that's better. Oh, that's a pretty quick stick. See, this one doesn't have that instant bond, so I'll use this one. Then what I did was I went to the back. Excuse me while I see. Yeah, that's open. So, oh my goodness me. I didn't realise it was like that. Oh, that is really runny. I have to watch that. Put some there for the next one. So what I do is I put one on the back. Doesn't matter if they don't match up perfectly. That's a bit wet, but there you go. And then I'll put another one here. I'm just turning them a little bit so that they're not all perfectly straight. Yeah, watch it. Yeah, I might use it with the brush all the way through. I do have a little end for it that is it's this one. Now this is just a base for what we're going to put on the top. I might use that little half one there because I don't want to go too near his beak. I'll use a whole one there, I think. I might use a yellow one. That's pretty good glue. As you can see, this video might be a long one, so I'll try and do it as quickly as I can. I've just got to be careful here that I don't go off that end where I actually want it flat. I'll put a red one on the back. It's interesting for me because I don't usually use a brush. I just plonk it on. Put a bit down here. Even though I'm going to cover it with other leaves, I'll put a bit down there. And along the top here. I'll just have another yellow one. I'll just dump that down a bit. Just tip them on an angle to these leaves again I got in a $2 shop. That one's a bit of a dark one, I'll use that there. Make sure I don't go over the end there. Yeah, I got them in a $2 shop, so you might find them in whatever you art places that you have. If you're in America, if you're in Australia, you'll probably be able to find them really easily. So I'll have a red one there. Just darken that colour down a bit. And I think I'll put a yellow one on the end here. Again, being careful not to go over that edge. Now to me that looks pretty awful. So now is where I'm going to add all the other things. But first of all, I want some going across like that. So I have to check how many of those I've got. Got another one there. And another one there. Oh, and another one there. Because I had to watch what I was using in the on the other pages. So here I'm going to use, oh, not that, sorry, put that out of the way so I don't grab it. I'm going to use Aleene's tacky glue for this and just put little blobs of it on the back of the leaves and some up the stem. Just make sure I've got some on the end of that pointy leaf. Then I might put this one, so I want to see the robin. So I'll put that one there, curve it a little bit. Put that one there. So again, little tabs of glue. Like I said, this might take a while, but you can fast forward the video on bits that you want to. Sorry, I'm mumbling a bit. You can fast forward the video on pieces, or what I do when I'm on YouTube, if I want to see the next bit, I just slide the little red button along until I come to a piece that I'm more interested in. Right, I'll just cut that off. So I don't want it too near the robin and I don't want it too near the other one. Yeah. I'm going to put lace here because I don't like the numbers, but that covers the numbers quite nicely. So then on this side I've got one of these just there. So again, I'm just using the tacky glue. I've got one there like that. I've got one on the other side of that. Oh, stand up. I'm trying to make it stand up so I can see it. What I've actually done is I've glued two of these together before I've glued it down. So again, I don't want to go off the edge of that, but it's just giving a bit of a nice look. And then I've got a long pointy one on the top of that. That looks nice. So it won't look exactly the same as the other one because they're different shaped leaves, but it's a quick way for me to do it rather than the other one took me ages to do it because I had to decide what was going to go where. So it's easier just to say, oh, I'll do it the same. So then I put one of these little ones. Just to cover up that stalk. I'll have it like so. And then coming around here, I've got a ghost leaf. Just here. And I put these on to take away some of that yellowy look as well. And then there's, ooh, doesn't want to stick, but it'll stick when I've got the other things down. Then I've got a piece like that. These are very flimsy. I got them because when I looked at them online, I thought, oh, they stick up like that, but they actually don't because they're too flimsy. So I bought this stuff here, which I put on last. So again, little dots of glue on the leaves, and this will help hold that ghost leaf down. So that goes across there like so. A bit more there. And then here, take the stalk off it. There. And here I've got a big one. Hope I'm going to have enough for the other side. I did divide them into two more or less, but because they're all different shapes of leaves, it was a bit hard to do that, but I did it. I'll come down there. I do have a flower on that corner there, but I'm not going to put that on yet because I want to put this under a heavy book to hold all the glue together. So coming around the corner, I've got another little coloured one there. Oh, it's the top. Put that just under there. There you go, little birdie. And I've got one of these 3D ones that was actually off that horrible bunch of flowers that I bought. But they're quite nice leaves. So I've got a 3D one there to make a bit of interest. So just tuck that one in there, like so. And then there's another one of these. To get some more out of the packet, which is down here. Which again, it probably won't like sticking. Make sure I don't go over this edge here with it. I'll put that there so you can see the end of it. And on top of that, there's a bigger leaf. That looks nice. You can probably hear the crows out at my window. I've got the window open. It's rubbish bin day and they follow the rubbish cart around waiting for things to drop out of the bin. They're very clever. And then I've got another one. I've got one of these in there. I've got another one in here. I'll put a different angle to that one next to it. And then when I go the other side, I'll have to have a look at what I need to cover up of that on the other side. And I've got, see on the other one it hasn't got the bird, and I've got a great big thing coming down here, but I think that might be enough for this. I can always come back to it. I'll just turn over this way and turn this around. So on the top here I've got another ghost leaf, which I'll have to get out my flower box. Haven't got any of the small, oh yes I have. Thought I didn't have any of the smaller ones left, but I do. So up here, there's a ghost leaf there. Come on. I made the mistake of standing this up. It usually stands in that little lid, which you don't have to wait for it to run down. So there's that one there. And then on top of that, oops, it's another pajama day today. That one. Like so. Then there's one of these going that way, but a small one. Had these for years, like had a big packet of them, but they come in useful for filling in spaces and backing things and things like that. Then there's another pretty one here. Not too keen on that one. Yeah, put that one there. Anything underneath it? One there. Oh, here's that one that I said I might have to put something on the back of it. So I'm going to put this one. A bit more down the middle of that. So I'll just put it underneath this one. And then there's one like this here. That looks nice. This is quite meditative actually. Just hide that under there. And down the bottom here, there's one of these little thingies, which is quite cute. I just started adding little ones to make it a little bit more interesting. So there's that there. And then there's one coming, what have I got at the top? I better do that first so I don't run out of them. It's got a green one in there. One of those in there. They're actually all right on the back, so I'm not going to worry about that. We'll go in there like that. I'll just put a little clip on that pin as it's two different things together. And then there's a ghost sleeve here. Going like that. And then I've got a flower here on this side. And then here. That won't show up really. That one there. So, and then I'll use this one here because there's one coming down from under that flower that's going to go there like that. I'll do that. Actually, might pop it under there. Poof. So as I say, I'm going to put this under a weight. I've got a book. Oh, I was going to put it underneath, wasn't I? Shakespeare's works, whatever it's called, and it's a huge, huge, heavy book, and I use it for weighing things down. It's Shakespeare's plays. I might put another one just there because that looks nice. I'm getting glue all over my fingers, so they're starting to stick to my fingers now. I don't mind it going over the picture like that. That will go there like so. What else have I got? I've got another one coming down here somewhere. Oops, the right side. Might have it going up there actually. Fits quite nicely there. Okie dokie. It's good. Once I've pressed it and they're all stuck down, I check, and whatever's not stuck down, I'll put it down again, and press it again, and then put the 3D embellishments on. But I'll show you those because I don't know how to pause a video and come back to it and join it together. So I'll just show you what I'm going to do with those. So I have some pretty leaves here left. I'm just going to see if I'm going to use them all. I've just got those left. Where'd they go? Yeah, it looks a bit plain just there. Might put that one on there. Take the little stalk off. Like that better. In there. A bit red just there. Yeah, there's another one. I'll just check on the other side. Actually, might put one just there because that looks a bit sort of bare. Yes, I like that. Oh no, I'm going to put lace there, so I won't do that. That's a waste because it'll be just under the lace. So this side, have some extra ones. Looks a bit like marijuana, this one. Not that I know what that is. Oh, that's where the flower's going, so I won't waste it there. That's where the lace is going. Let's put it there or there. I think there. Cover a bit of that red. No idea how long this is going for, but if you're interested, you'll stay with it. If you're not, you won't. So congratulations to anyone that's still with me. There we are. And I've got another one here that I might just put here to take out a bit of that red. Remember the flowers go in there, so I don't need to put any there. So that will go there. Make sure it's not sticking out the other side, that I need something over. No, that's all right. Just a little bit. Okie dokie. So I say I'm not going to put the 3D items on. I'm just going to show you how I do it. Oh, I've got one leaf left. No. So these little bits here, what I'm going to do is put them in spots like that. But this is after I've pressed it. So the glue I'm going to use is this 3-in-1 because it needs to be something really strong. So I'd probably put one there. I'd glue the flower on with that too. Probably put one in here somewhere. And I'd hide the end of that under the flower. And probably one here somewhere. Make them go different directions to the other ones so that they look a bit more interesting, not just sticking out. Maybe I'd put it under there. Yes, look at that. That looks nice. And then turn it over and pop some in the other side as well, so that it looks really nice. So the lace that I'm using is this beautiful lace. So what I'll do is just cut that to shape, because it's such a pretty shape on the end of it. It's that way round. I just want it to go in there. So I'm not going to cut through that beautiful flower, I'm just shaping it a little bit. Just shaping the netting. Oh, it's hard to know whether I'm in shot or not. So that will go just there. I might just cut that little leaf thing off so you can see a little bit more of the birdie. Yeah. And I'll just cut in here a little bit. I'm not going to go around it exactly. Yeah, that's quite sweet. So I'll use this stuff. Put it that way or that way? Or that way? Oh, I like that. Across the corner like that. But I'd have to, fussy on me, I'd have to cut off those little leaves too to make it match. Here we are. I'll actually cut those off as well so it sits better in the corner. You have to remember that this corner here is the one that's going to be slid in between your signatures, and whatever you put on there needs to be glued really well so that it won't come off as it's sliding through. Oh, pretty, like that. Okay, so I'm going to use this glue, which is probably now set because I've had the top off it, just along there. This is just to hold it in place while I go around the outsides of it then again with the glue. So go like that, and then what I do is I go around again. Come on out. Don't like this glue at all. It's not like Fabri-Tac at all. It smells the same, but it makes strings there. Yuck. And it doesn't set as quickly as Fabri-Tac, which that's the reason I use it on the videos, is because it sets really quickly. So then what I do is I'll pop it over and decide where I'm going to put some lace here. I'll probably go right up to there, I think. Like that. Very pretty. So I'll glue that down. So you'll see the finished thing. I'm going to flatten it now under my book to make it all stick, and then check it again, then put those 3D things on it. So that's what this side is going to look like, with a few of these little sprigs. There'll be a sprig up there from the other side, and I'd probably pop one in there on this side, and maybe one down here on this side. Whoops. There you go. I hope you found it useful and it's not too long. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.